Let me give a, just looking over it, let me give a big exhale. At least these, like, I don't know what's in them. I have a sneaking suspicion, but, you know, it'll be interesting to find out.
A couple of these kind of will work as concept videos in a way.
Oh, gosh.
That was my favorite one. A couple of these will work as concept videos, and in fact, we will start with a concept video immediately. So, I've done 5 trips since the last time that I've been out here. One I did do a video of, which was, I think, the one that Nathan like, hi, I'm Chris, and these are the things that I found out at the bins. And so, it wasn't the fine. No, it was the fine. It was the one where I was like, we'll talk about these puzzles later. And Nathan goes, I could hear Nathan's eyes rolling from all the way here. Anyway, so what I did one day is I decided I was going to go up there and I was going to buy light stuff, like just stuff that was super light. And I was going to see how cheap per item that I could get. Okay. So basically, to Nathan's chagrin, CDs and DVDs would be in that, but I didn't find very many of those that day. So, but I just wanted to see how cheaply I could actually get things. So I bought some stuff I would not normally buy. But nonetheless, you can watch me do this. Like, look at how light that is.
Oh,
I didn't even really have to use my knees on that.
Oh, God.
Because these are just so light. The storage bins were bought at Big Lots. Unfortunately, they were not. They were not part of the find.
Let me go over on this side of you.
Actually, I think...
Maybe I could fall backwards on this exercise ball when I pass out from the stuff you're going to try to make me sell.
So, you'll see a third one of these in one of the next videos, because I did try to keep everything separated as much as I could by the actual find. But all I can figure, because you got the purple one, you got the pink one, and you'll see the yellow one later, that this was part of, like, you know, somebody has 3 kids, and these were their lunch boxes or
But
something.
these were part of a separate purchase than that one.
Yeah, because I actually went 2 days in a row.
Oh, and that other one was still there. You saw it the first day, but you didn't.
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
But it was there. So I'm presuming they're all 3 part of it. They're dirty, but they're in good shape. So these are probably garage sale items, because these aren't super cheap. But you know, like, I got them super cheap there because, by the way, everything you're about to see, around 32 cents an item.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I got 160 something items. And if you don't count 160 something items, it's because I tried to keep everything as separate as I could, but I can't say 100% sure that everything that you're going to see here, like this for instance, I'm not actually sure which day I bought that. I don't think I bought it on this particular day, but we're doing it. I'm still totally into the puzzle thing. Nathan's just gonna have to.
So one of the things I discovered during all my puzzle stuff is that puzzles don't sell that well, unless they're White Mountain puzzles, and those sell well.
Joshy Tornado was talking about the fact that puzzles and board games became really big during the early days of lockdown. But the thing is that Nathan's already seeing it.
Wow, this is some awesome quality of the tub you got at the bin. Oh wait, you.
So the equivalent of the buttons that are not going to excite Nathan quite so much. Somebody got rid of their collection.
Oh, of can koozies. Somebody's going to want that. Well, maybe except for Jeremy. Well, I bet you Jeremy and Rhiannon will want this.
Rhiannon. Actually, my youngest daughter's middle name is Rhiannon, but it's spelled like the song rather than like that. There were even some of these bottle coolers in there. So some of these are like...
This one may have some potential because of the school.
Like, I found a whole bunch of these, and then a lot of the rest of them were
So instead of his collection, maybe he was a seller of these?
I don't know. I mean, it's just the thing is that it really does look like a collection, just because for the most part they are different. And there's a lot of these things in there. You know, like where they're very specifically, you know, they're Jeremy and Rhiannon, and Glory and Lie. So we got the Green River Grill. So yeah, it's not quite as loud as the buttons. Pulling them out, they're not clicking a whole lot.
But will I sell one of them for $20?
And
another one for $6.
We can hope, but I'm not thinking so. Oh, it's so cute! It's so cute! It's so cute! It's so cute!
It's so dirty.
It is dirty, but I was trying to go for light, like this.
Oh,
this
I forgot. This is going to be the very disappointing haul right here. Forgot about it. I'm like.
So this is Nathan's favorite response in text.
Okay.
Okay.
I ain't got time for writing O and K.
I don't anymore either because I can't get my swipe to actually.
What the heck? Oh, these must be napkin rings.
I can't get my swipe to actually type OK. It always does something else, so I have to actually type out OK now, and it irritates the hell out of me. This is a Beanie Baby thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So is this the majority of the koozie collection? Or is there more?
No, there's more.
Oh my gosh.
This, it was light. I almost didn't grab it because see this sort of, you see this, the red there, you see how it's kind of going all pink and everything? Yeah. Well, it not just bled there, but it bled through back there. Like whoever chose that as the ink of their choice for that, whatever you want to call it.
Well, it looks like it was Scholastic.
Here's some more of those chemtrail ones.
Alex Jones's chemtrails. Oh. It is the Mendes.
See, actually, there's two different types of chemtrails.
Oh.
Just didn't realize that. And then.
So how do you propose we sell these?
What, the yarn?
Yeah.
Just in lots.
Because I think you took the last batch of yarn, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, because
I haven't put it up yet.
I found some of Candace's legit yarn here in the garage, and I almost like sold them. She's like, "What are you doing?"
I haven't tested that theory yet, and some of this is like, that day was ugly yarn. Like this is ugly yarn for ugly Christmas sweaters, I think. Now, in spite of everything, in spite of two Mendez ones, crazy. In spite of everything, I did actually find two buttons that day, but I don't think either of them were really all that thrilling, but they are something. And found one of these guys.
Hey, it is a little person.
Found some more.
This is a very current little person because they're very heavy. They look like that.
Some more yarn. Spin you a yarn, Nathan. And packaged.
We just got one of those the other day from McDonald's.
And packaged.
So the JBF sales, they don't want McDonald's toys. They tell you that's something they don't want. I guess because they're
like
so
they're very
common.
Specific.
Yeah, because
please don't do this.
But I get rid of all the McDonald's toys at those shows.
It's like the South Park episode with the gold, where it's like they sell the gold off really cheap to the stores, and the stores mark them up really, and they put them on QVC, and then they sell them to the old people, and the old people then give them to the pawn shops who sell.
It's a big circle.
So basically, it's like people are buying all these McDonald's toys. Yeah. And then they're.
So I've got, just as a quick note, over here, I've got a big box full. That big box there is full of McDonald's toys, Wendy's. It's kids' toys, having kids.
Yeah.
And there's some decent stuff there. And what we usually do is we take them to the conventions, and everything in there is $1. So there's stuff that people really like. If it's Super Mario or Pokemon, they're usually all over it. Yeah. But as a last resort, I could just bag them up in lots and put them at the JBF sales.
Yeah. And then those people buy them at the JBF sales, and then they'll take them to Goodwill and throw them into the bins where I'll find them and then bring them here, and you'll bag them up, take them to the JBF sales, and then they'll donate them to the bins, and I'll find them. And yeah.
And there's for your bouncy ball collection.
Yeah.
See, maybe you can put your bouncy ball collection into that.
It's a little.
Does it work?
I don't don't know.
Usually you wind it up on the bottom. Oh man.
I don't know where it winds up.
Maybe it doesn't wind up.
I don't know.
It's pretty heavy though. Oh, here, it's on the back. Oh, it looks like it's missing the key.
This one you'll roll your eyes at, but it's okay. It was packaged, so I had to do it. It's like I cannot deny the packaged.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's see, is it heavy? It's a little heavy.
It's just a year out of date. Whatever that thing is.
That's called a McDonald's toy. Or that one.
To be fair, this trip was before you put the moratorium on the McDonald's toys. But also, to be fair, it didn't stop me. All right, so like, it's not even one of these types. It's like one of those. So I don't know if these are particularly older because I don't see these made like this as much. Mm-hmm. This is like the early type that I used to have whenever I was in high school, that where they actually seem to actually keep them cold or whatever. It's like people are like, no, because the cold escapes out the top. It doesn't matter if it's being wrapped or whatever. But you know what? My cans used to stay really cold in these. So I don't know. Zell's went out of business, right? No, they didn't. Okay.
You can put this one in here and then keep your bottles extra cold.
This didn't have the front to it, but it was really light, so I grabbed it. That's a
that looks like that
handle
belongs
to the,
to
the thing. This purse, I have not grabbed any purses from out there at all, ever, but this one...
is a coat. No, it didn't. It's not a coach, a concept.
Yeah.
It aspires to be a purse.
Right. I'm thinking this one to be like a, like a $2 garage sale item, not something for eBay, because I don't think that it's a good brand. We can look it up and check, but I don't think it's a good brand. Because what I've noticed is that like shoes and purses and stuff that are over in the general section that aren't in the clothing section, they're generally not generally very good.
Here's a reenactment of what you should do if you're at the bins.
Well, they're all zipped up just because I was testing the zippers.
Oh, okay.
It was already rifled through. Here's a New Testament that's wrapped.
Oh, look at that. New in package. Is there a price on that?
There was somebody that actually asked a question of one of the ones that oh, there's another Jeremy and Rhiannon.
Darn you, Jeremy and Rhiannon.
I think there's another one in there. So I come across a bin and there was one boot, and then there was another boot, but it was from a different pair. Then there was another boot, but it was from a different pair. Yeah. And then there was a fourth boot that was actually part of this. So like I did actually manage to find two. And I was like, it's like 3 different boot pairs in here, except that none of them are paired up except for this one. So then I move over to the next bin. I was like, oh, there's the boot that matches that other one. So I grab it, and you're going, well, where is it, Chris? I get over there, and it's like I look at the heel of it, and these are a little bit worn. The heel on those were just like, they looked like my heels. Like they were just like trashed. And so it was like, I was like, yeah, no. No!
Not another one. I just got rid of all of you. 29 of you.
I probably would not normally do one of those because, it's kind of gross, but whatever.
Very gross. So here's the problem with these guys.
Yeah.
What? I haven't done anything yet. We bought these.
Well, I was saying, tell me.
We buy these, and the problem was...
I wasn't agreeing with you. I was saying, please tell me.
Throwing them in the dishwasher, it's like you get crud all up in the hole where the straw is, and you're just like... Sorry. Thanks, Chris.
I was going for light. So there's another one of those.
Specifically
light, yeah. And then there's those. Okay. Just keep finding. Oh, and more yarn. Good, more yarn. So I got this box. It's just but it was,
It was light.
This is the kind of thing that Don the Oxen professor, like he just swears by stuff like this, old labels, even if they're empty, people will buy them.
And I can believe that because it's attractive. I mean, that would look neat just sitting up on a shelf as as a display.
This is just a pencil box. This is a garage sale item. You put 50 cents on it, whatever.
I'm gonna throw this at you. I'm just gonna throw it.
Wait! Before you throw it, I didn't buy that. It was sitting outside in the parking lot, so I grabbed it because
Pure profit.
So I didn't buy that.
Winnie the Pooh. Okay? So here's a little tip.
Yeah.
Look on it. It's obviously Disney, right?
Yeah.
But it's worth more if it says Disney Parks on it. And it does not. But it does say Walt Disney Company on it, which is different and interesting. Anyway.
Maybe a little bit older.
Maybe.
Oh,
bother. No! This stuff you bought. Oh, bother. Oh, man. I was always hoping I would find one of these in the big... Oh.
1 or 5,000 of them. Or ugly yarn. Like, that is ugly yarn. This is, I think, the only DVD I found that day. This is actually a good movie.
Oh, my gosh. Have you heard about this? Have you heard?
The Second Glory and Lyle.
Have you heard about that?
What?
About Ellen Page, who doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, no. What about her?
His name is now Elliot Page.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
At least she got pregnant then.
And I just got through watching her in Umbrella Academy. I'm like, well, if they're going to have another season of that, I guess she's going to have to play the part of a female.
Get the goo going on that.
It's nice pencils. Not nasty ones, but nice ones.
Oh, I guess I did buy another purse. This one didn't have the strap. But... I was going for light.
I'm hoping that I'm gonna be preparing this for something, and I'm gonna find a secret zip.
I did in fact find another of the boots. It just unlike the one that that one's kind of, but unlike the one that I threw back. So I did actually find 2 sets of boots that day.
So you can turn around and sell these at JBF. They would probably sell both of them, even with the wear. You put $4 on it or something like that. I don't know. I would have to comp them first online, but $3 or $4.
I don't know what the hell Sporkle Live is.
Sporkle! Sports and Corkle.
See, this one's all the way back from 1885. This is a vintage.
Very vintage. It's
aluminum
antique.
can cooler. Just so everybody knows, we didn't have aluminum cans back in 1885.
1885 might have been when, Coca-Cola was still hot. With true
Literally.
cocaine in it.
Well, literally hot, as in you heated it up to drink it because it was a hot drink back then. Have you ever seen those ads where it's like, try Dr. Pepper hot?
Yes.
I almost didn't get that one. It's kind of fuzzy and weird looking. Speaking of fuzzy and weird looking. Yeah, so there's this.
Condition, pretty good. It's
okay,
not
it needs to be
bad.
cleaned. But mainly, I wouldn't have gotten this one in the condition it's in, except for the fact that it was Disney.
It's a little rough there. Yeah. Might sell for $3. Sold the other ones
Pat
for $3.
Green, Live Loud. I don't know what that is, but
Oh, Pat Green. Maybe Candace will enjoy. Nah, she used to like Pat Green, but she gave him up, I guess.
so I found a NBA rookie card and an Anchor Man.
Oh my goodness! It's a Vince Vaughn card.
I just couldn't turn away the. It's just a composition book.
No juicy details about the JFK cover up or anything like that.
This one's packaged. Your first stop after an injury. Texas Injury Clinic, 2121 North Main Street.
Yeah, so when I was at the bins last time or the time before, there was a bunch of older, 5-plus-year-old McDonald's toys, and I picked up a few of them, but I really should have picked up as many as I could, looking back retrospectively.
His brother and or sister. Another sort of ugly bear.
So what was the... Okay, I'll wait till you're done. Oh, goody of Giant Titty.
But this one's actually in pretty good shape.
It is in good shape. I'll give you that. I don't see any discoloring or rips.
And watch as it floats into the air. Fix that in post.
Not that light.
Another sort of weird one. I don't know what this was, but it's Play School, so I grabbed it.
Let me look. I think it is what it is. Let's see. It's pretty heavy. I guess it turns or something. Wait, no, something opens.
What?
Hold on.
Huh.
And you just...
Does it move?
It's like a food truck, I guess.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, a little Bucky's beaver.
You know, that might go online. It's one of those things you just don't know.
Bucky's is one of those weird things where it's like there's almost sort of a...
It's like almost like Whataburger.
Yeah.
Whataburger.
And then some yarn, and then that's it, Nathan. That was my 160 something items for 32 cents each, because most of them were these.
So 160 something items, 33 cents a piece. What was your total here?
I'd have to go look at the receipt. I want to say...
Could do the math real quick.
Oh, no, it was 130 something items, I believe. And it was $44.
Oh, yeah, I got to get $44 out of this.
Well, I mean, this right here is at least worth 44 cents.
But there's $44 in the secret pocket of one of these purses.
Right.
Okay. Let's begin the next box and video.